Hi, my name is Trudi from Educated by Nature, and I used to be a teacher, and I'm here with my friend.
Hello, I'm Claire and I'm a nurse.
And we're both passionate about people that work in caring industries and often put a lot of themselves out there for others and may not spend time caring for themselves enough. One of the scraps of time that we can get is in dawn, and it's very hard to get out of bed when you're feeling exhausted when it's dark outside. And we just wanted to show you this morning what a walk
Beautiful.
feels like at dawn. First thing in the morning, it is wonderful to activate our body so our body gets ready for the day, and we really check in with how our body is feeling and respond to that intuition. So one of the first things I love to do is be mindful of my feet, and I want to show you something called fox walking. And fox walking, we get our toes and put those down first, so a little bit tentatively we feel the ground with our toes, and then slowly we put our pressure on the side of our feet and finally to the heel. And so we go heel forward with our toe, to the side and back. And try and creak without making a sound, so you're also aware of what's under your feet on the earth. So when we start to listen to our bodies, we can hear intuitively what it is our bodies need. And after paying attention to my feet and walking, I feel like now I need to open up my shoulders and my chest and just allow some extra space here. Be mindful of my posture. So I'm going to use a tree to help me with this. So I'm going to pick a tree that represents the shape of what I want to stretch. So just finding a tree that you feel connected with, place the sternum, the place of your spine on the tree, get your feet flat and comfortable, and then slowly roll your vertebrae up the tree and open finally your shoulders and rest your head on the tree trunk as well. Take a deep breath and feel all your weight transfer into the tree. The tree has strength, the tree is strong, and the tree can hold you. So now just relax in this position and let all your worries go. Be held and feel held by your tree.
Okay, so something I've been taught to do that it took me a while to practice in my daily day. As we live in fight or flight, sometimes in our jobs and sometimes with everything else that's going on in life, it's just really good just to remind yourself, just to connect your mind to your body and just get out of that fight or flight feeling living in your mind. So I was just taught the diaphragmatic breathing. So you can't quite see it, but the good thing to do is just put your hands on your belly and just breathe in and feel your belly extend, and as you breathe out, bring your tummy in, really breathing from your diaphragm rather than breathing from your upper chest. Just need 3 breaths. And even if you start with just 3 times doing that in your day, sometimes if you just feel a little bit like you're breathing from your shoulders and living up here, even if you do that 3 times a day, but just adding that into your day.
So now we've been concentrating on the internal side of our bodies. It's time to bring our alertness to the outer world again. And so this is called our eyes, where we engage our peripheral vision. So wiggle your fingers in front of you and look straight ahead. And keep looking straight ahead as you bring your fingers outwards. And then hold everything that you can see in front of you. And keep walking with this vision in mind. That's a lovely walk, Claire.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. How's your body feeling after a walk in nature at dawn?
Just beautiful. Just feel alive, don't you? It just brings you right back to simplicity and sets you up for the day beautifully, I think.
My body's all tingling, like it's not just being slightly cold, but I feel like all the nerves in my body are activated in a good way though, not in a flight or fight mode. It's not adrenaline, it's just everything feels awake in my body now. And I just love that idea of going from your feet first and then up through your spine and then opening your lungs and finally your eyes.
Lovely.
Oh, how does your soul feel?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's I think like you were saying, like part of a bigger picture, you know, you're not just in your own zone. We're, you know, all one. Yeah, feels clear.
I feel connected outside of myself.
Yes.
You know, I'm connected outside of my own feeling of exhaustion, and even outside of my own like space of home and office. You know, I'm out in the world and I'm connected to you and all the animals and trees and other people we've seen on our walk.
Yeah, I love that.
My mind's clear too. I can think straight.
Yeah, it's just that. Like you say, I think we took it an hour. You could do it less, but we take it at a lovely slow pace, and it's just different to the gym. You know, I've obviously tried to get a self-care routine that works for me, and yeah, doing this we do weekly, obviously, don't we? We try to, which is beautiful. I look forward to it, but I think it's different to being at the gym. I really enjoy putting this in there as well, and yeah, the hour walk feels just like I've been on a bit of a holiday for a week. Yeah. Lovely.
I think the gym you sort of go and you try to achieve something and it's kind of like a fast get through it, you know, feel those muscles, and this is a different kind of way of listening to your body.
It sets you up for the day, and I think, you know, it's lovely doing it on a Friday because kind of sets you up for the weekend as well, and you know, brings you down and just into just slowing down a little bit. Rather than, you know, go.
And I loved your idea of bringing breathing in every hour. And I'm wondering if, you know, you do that deep diaphragmatic breathing from your belly on the hour and then think like just imagine in your mind as you close your eyes where you were for your dawn walk.
Yeah.
And you're holding that as you breathe during the day.
Mm.
And you can keep this feeling
To that
going.
feeling, yeah, it really connects you to that feeling back. I think that does work. I'll try that today actually when I'm doing my breathing, taking myself back to just being here in the, we arrived in the dark and now it's light and yeah, it's lovely.
Would you like to talk about Living Eulogy and why you're passionate about caring for nurses?
Yeah, I mean, Living Eulogy kind of evolved and is evolving. And I think, you know, speaking to other nurses and as yourself, as a teacher, you know, in big systems, then sometimes we get a little lost. And I think, you know, burnout is definitely out there, you know, for lots of different reasons. You know, we've got aging parents, we have children, we have, you know, your mum, your daughter, your sister, your friend. But I think, you know, when you're in a caring profession and giving every day, then I think it's really important to really find out what's important to you. And I just don't think the system does that well enough. We do a lot of professional development, which is great, and we need to do that with our CPD. But I think sometimes it'd be good, you know, if we could look at, you know, rather than just continuing professional development, looking at ways to be more human in a big system.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. And I think connection, you know, like these kind of events once a month with people that, you know, you don't need to say too much, they just get it. You don't have to explain, you know, how exhausted you were after that shift, or, you know, as a teacher, you know, how exhausting it might be with the reports or a particular challenging time that you've had with a child, you know, whatever it is. You don't have to, they get it without you saying it. Or you just need to say 2 words and you're on that same, you know, professional space of why you're so burnt out. And it's not because, you know, we don't really know how to look after ourselves. I don't think it's that. I think we do, but I think we forget. And I think we need to be taught, and I think maybe uninstitutionalized, maybe, from that go, and always the system always seems to want more and more and more. And it's okay to go, you know, it's okay to look after yourself first. Yeah, so I think
Hold each other in a sense of community and connectedness.
yeah, that's right. And, you know, it's okay to say you're burnt out because, you know, it's a reality. But then, you know, I think once someone shares that, then that's when change starts to happen. And when things, you know, like this, and, you know, there are lots of things starting to pop up now from what I'm understanding, you know, about people professionally supporting each other and, you know, putting on different things, whether it be meditation or yoga or walks. And I think that's great to see.
Oh, wonderful. We hope this has set you up for a good day.